Hello my lovely humans, welcome back to my channel. I'm FCA and we are going to do a part of a series. This is my makeup for D&D characters. Pardon me. But I'm going to get started with the makeup tutorials. Some of these are going to be more editorial, some of them are going to be more casual. This is a more casual, wearable look. And it is the Paladin. And so we have Sealed Concealer from Topicals. That is what I have on my face with my moisturizer. And I have on some lip balm from Jack Black. And let's get started. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I always like to do my eyeshadow before the rest of my foundation. Some people get freaked out by that, but it's so I can clean everything up and I know it's not, if anything falls out or anything, I'm not going to have any problems. So I'm going to start with some Milani eyeshadow primer. Kind of get it everywhere here. And this one's a really simple look because it only really requires a couple colors. And I have one brush, which is well loved. This happens when you wash your brushes regularly, but this is from Anastasia Beverly Hills and it's a dual-ended brush. It has a flat end and a fluffy end, and on the fluffy end what we're going to do is I'm going to use my Coastal Sets 88 Warm palette. I know we haven't heard about those in a long time, but they are still good, and to my knowledge they're still available. You should be able to buy them on Amazon in the least. But I'm going to be taking this taupe color. It's the second row, second to last one with the fluffy brush. And we're just going to pop that into our crease. So as you can see, this is a true taupe. It's a little bit of a gray brown color. And we're just going to blend that. And I'm putting the color on pretty messily here, but that's okay. We're just getting it in the crease. So I'm going to do that to both eyes. And what I like about this color is it's hard to mess up. Taupe is just a hard color to screw up. It does look a little messy right now, but I'm going to clean off the brush to make sure that there's no excess color on it. And then I'm going to use this same brush to do some extra blending. What we're going to do is we're going to take the flat end, and I'm going to be using the shimmer version of the palette, which my thing broke off. That's okay though. And we're going to go in with one of the silver grays. I'm going to kind of be combining these two colors here just on that one end. Two different silver colors that are shimmery, because Paladins almost always kind of look like knights. Every time they're represented, they look like guards or knights. And because they tend to be lawful neutral or lawful good. Kind of hard to have a lawful evil paladin. Depends on what kind of oaths or homebrews your DM is into. Whatever's left, I'm going to just pop into the center corner. And then with the warm palette again, I'm going to use a nice little deeper of a taupe, a little bit more of a brown. Tap off that excess, and this is just going to go in the inner corner. And again, it's not a huge difference, it's just going to deepen up that outer corner, and I'm making it more curved rather than a V. I'm going to the very last row, and it's about the third color up is what I'm using. And I'm just going to go ahead and put that underneath the eye, nice and lightly, not adding a whole lot here, because I don't imagine paladins want to take a super long amount of time to do their makeup. They have rules to enforce. And then the only other brush that I'm going to use is I'm going to take a big flat paddle brush and a neutral color just to use as a highlight. And this will help take care of any of that excess color up there. Because again, I'm really focusing in on that gray color, thinking of brows with my e.l.f. brow pencil. I do have a mirror right here in front of me that I'm looking at. going to use my NYX Control Freak Brow Gel just to keep some of these in place, especially because I have bangs. So if you don't have bangs, your brows might stay in place by themselves, but mine do not. Mine definitely do not. Then we're going to go into the face. I have a Wet Beauty blender, and I'm going to go in with my CoverGirl Transfer Resistant Extreme Outlast in the color Natural Beige. And I'm going to first put this on the back of my hand. Just a couple little squirts there. And then bounce it in here. With some setting powder, I'm using Maybelline's Fit Me Powder in Fair, which is supposed to be a dupe for Laura Mercier's powder, finishing powder. I'm going to use Tarte's Amazonian Clay Blush in Fortunate, pardon me. Tap off. But it's just this nice light peach color. Because, again, I don't think that a Paladin's going to want to be, like, super colorful and weird. I'm going to throw on some eyeliner. I'm going to be using Too Faced Better Than Sex Liner. And I'm going to be using IT Cosmetics Waterproof Mascara. So I'm going to throw those on, and I will be right back. Alright, we are almost done here. I'm going to finish up with a little spray. I did put on, just for my personal things, some e.l.f. Putty highlighter. I'm going to go ahead and give my face a nice spray with some all-nighter from Urban Decay, because we need to stay looking flawless all day. And then for the lip color, again, we're going to go very neutral. This is Seduction number 630 from Revlon's Ultra HD line. I don't think that Paladins are out here seducing anybody. These aren't going to be out here with all the glitter and glitz. I just have the sparkle to represent as, again, like them wearing armor, knight armor specifically. And that is the Paladin look that I have up for you. If you really wanted to up this for like a cosplay reason, you might want to add a scar, something like that. But that is my look. I hope that you enjoyed this. Again, this is an inspired look just for fun. I love D&D and other tabletop style games, and there will be more from this series, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, my humans.